He said he owned a building. And Payless was renting, I guess, a space or leasing a space in the building. Well, Payless got a new CEO. The CEO came over from Walmart. And so this guy had a big attitude, this new guy. And he said, in Walmart, we don't deal with our people, we crush them. So he said, we're in this lease, I don't like the lease, we're going to sue the owner of the building. And the owner of the building didn't do anything wrong, I think we're just going to sue the owner of the building. So the owner says, what? I mean, if they would have called me, I wanted them there, I would have done anything they wanted, but they didn't call me, they just sued me. And then they had a meeting, and the owner of the building, a Jewish man, sat down with the CEO of Payless, and Payless says, do you understand who we are? He said, no, who are you? 1 out of every 6 shoes that's sold in this country is from us. 1 out of every 6 pair of shoes is from Payless. This is a few years ago. Guy says, that's nice. He says, that would be nice if you were right. But you're wrong. And what you're doing is not fair. And a lawsuit is unjustified. And I have God on my side. So God is going to do what's just. And God is going to make sure what happens is right. Well, sure enough, they tried to sue him. They lost. A little while later, the CEO was fired. And the people from Payless, who eventually leased more spaces in other places he had, told him, he said, when you told us, God, we didn't know what to do with that. We start with that line, 1 out of every 6 pair of shoes, and that usually makes people shaking their pants. They get whiplash. 1 out of every 6 pair of shoes, like, I'm lucky I'm talking to you. But you all of a sudden brought in God, and this person told me, he says, Rabbi, you know what it is? When you have God and you're talking about God, it changes the whole playing field. Because everyone else is running, and everyone else is competing, and everyone else can be owned. But when you're talking about Hashem, you can't be bought. It means that I answer to a different order. I have a different mindset. I have a different head. The rest of the world is running and chasing. I'm not running and chasing. Because I may be doing the same thing, but I don't emphasize the zeros. I emphasize the one. I'm emphasizing Hashem who's inside of me. I'm not emphasizing me. It's mini umine kales ilah. That's how it's going to happen. And that's why the most powerful way to end your Amidah is like this. V'nafshi ke'afar lakol tiyeh. God, I want my life not to be about me at all. I don't want anyone around me to think that my life is about me. I am dirt. In my mind, I am dirt. I don't matter. It's not, my emphasis is not on me. Me is zero. And then when that happens, Petach libi b'toratecha. My heart is open to your Torah. Ve'acharei mitzvotecha terdok nafshi. And I want to run after your mitzvot because my life is all about, am I doing my best? Am I doing my best? And so every day I say, should I be learning more? Should I be doing more? Should I be learning more? Should I be doing more? Am I doing my best? Am I doing my best? Am I doing my best? And when that happens, and that's all I'm thinking about, then the next words, which I didn't read to you before, become even more powerful. B'chol ha'kamim alai l'ra'ah. And anyone who tries to stand up against me for bad, mehera ferasatam, they're just going to fall away. Because they can compete with people who are competing. But they can't compete with people who are thinking about something else. If my emphasis is different, it's not a game. It's not they have more, they have less. It's not about that. My emphasis is not on I deserve nothing. If I think that way, you're not fighting me. So you took something, you didn't take something, you're not fighting me, because I'm not fighting. I am just emphasizing and doing my best. So if you took it, I did my best. If Hashem decides one day the room is empty, I did my best. If Hashem decides the next day the room is full, I did my best. If Hashem decides all my kids are married, I did my best. And if He decides they're not, I also did my best. I just do my best. All my job is to do my best because I'm doing my best for Him. If my emphasis is on me, it's totally different. And therefore, the Mishnah, I will conclude, becomes very powerful and very true. If your emphasis is on the Torah, and your emphasis is on the one, then you'll automatically earn so much more respect, because you have a different head. You ever speak to someone who's not competing, You ever speak to someone? The respect is so much different because they're not thinking, they're not taking, they're not grabbing. They just have a different mindset. So if your emphasis is on the one, you become a whole different person. If your emphasis is on the zero, then your head becomes a mess every day because there's always something that's not right and something that's not perfect and something that's not done and something that's not competed and something that's not finished because there's some game that I didn't win. But if I'm not winning, I'm just experiencing, so then nothing's happened. If I win, I win. If I lose, I win. If nothing happens, I also win. As long as I'm experiencing my life for Hashem. I hope I made this message very clear. But the clear takeaway that every one of us should have is that when your head gets cloudy and your head gets frustrated, and I don't know about you, but it happens to me very often, where I don't even know why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. Am I happy? Am I mad? Am I excited? Am I sad? Am I frustrated? Am I anxious? I'm not even sure what I'm thinking. My automatic go-to thing is this. Joey Haber, ask yourself one question. What are you emphasizing? Is it about you or is it about the one? And if you're emphasizing Hashem that's inside of me, then you just have one question you need to ask. And if you can ask yourself that question and answer that question, you're good. Am I doing my best? Thank you.